Listen, it took me so much willpower to wait for this anime to finish to make a video on it. And all I gotta say is, this is the greatest anime I have probably seen in a while. So class, in today's video we are going to be talking about Secrets of a Silent Witch, and to be honest, why this probably might be one of my favorite animes of this season. Like, this anime came to me at the perfect time because probably just like everybody else, I'm having withdrawals from free rent.
That was quite the show.
And I was just trying to find something that would just be a quick fix. Like, going into this anime, my expectations were like, to be honest, I don't even know what the hell I was thinking. I was truly thinking that like it was gonna be like we have free rent and then free rent at home. But whatever my expectations was gets completely thrown out the window. But we're gonna get into that when we talk about the plot. Remember, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime content. Well, you may be wondering, what is this anime even about? It's about our main character, Monica, and how she was once one of the strongest mages in this whole entire verse. She still is, but she practically just be in the woods chilling and stuff, reading books and doing math. You know, she chilling, she just like, you know, minding her own business up until some guy literally pulls up, stops time just to have a conversation with her. Now here I thought low-key that like Monica was like some character that doesn't talk but can also use magic. Mute, there we go. I thought she was like a mute character, but you know, it kinda was right, because yeah, she's like a shy, timid person that cannot talk in a world that, you know, needs to talk to do magic because you need to speak to do the incantations. But she literally was so shy to the point to where she created a whole different magic type, which was just non-verbal casting, or whatever the hell they say. With her being able to do that, she was able to do like most basic or even some complex spells without even casting or saying incantations. With her being able to do these non-verbal incantations, that shot her up to become one of the 7 sages. So with being one of the 7 sages, the guy who pulled up to stop time to talk to her because she kind of doesn't talk around nobody else but this guy and a couple other people, they decided to give her a job to protect the prince at this school academy. So with her getting all the details and everything established about how to go about it, she kindly accepts the new job. And that's practically just the main premise of the entire anime. It's just her going through the entire like academy system trying to protect the prince from like an assassin that's in the school. Of course, there's a lot more details that I'm not going over, but you just simply have to watch the anime to understand what the hell is going on. I'm just here to give you guys the bare bones just to like, you know, get you interested into watching this goated ass anime. Now, if you're just a anime watcher that only watches straight fights and animation and all this other bullshit, you know, the shit that I discussed in this video, this isn't your anime. Now, granted, this anime does have some pretty good looking animation, and we're gonna tackle that in like a little bit, but the fighting in this anime has to be like kinda a little bit of like even my beef with this, because going into this, the way how they started this off, they started off this anime kinda on like a good foot. Like, I thought we were gonna get into this and it was gonna kinda be like a fantasy type of anime to where it was just gonna be fighting with magic and stuff like that, like I said earlier, like a free run type beat, right? But no, not necessarily. Like, they showed us the potential that this anime could be later on, but necessarily while you're watching it, there's not a lot of fighting. Hell, I would even say there's not any fights in this. Like, of course they show like, you know, a little bit of conflict and stuff, but necessarily there really isn't no big fights like how you will see in like other fantasy animes to where it's just magic versus magic. No, necessarily, it's probably just her solving this shit quick as hell. Like how she fought this one teacher guy and just put this man under a genjutsu. That shit happened in like 3 seconds. But that's kinda understandable. They already said that she's one of the strongest mages in this entire verse, the 7 sages. So of course she's going to a school to where mostly people who don't even use magic are going to get fodderized. But like I said earlier, like going into this, I was expecting to see like, you know, fights and stuff, but it kind of changed up my whole entire mindset when I actually was getting into this anime, because truly speaking, it's not necessarily about the fights and stuff. It's more about our main character, Monica. Because as I was watching this, like 4 episodes in, I kind of stopped thinking about like, you know, the fights and whether if we are going to get any fights, because I started to notice how Monica as a character who went from this shy person who can't talk to people, who can't even look people into their eyes to even say one word, just went from that to somebody who's actually trying to open up and talk to people and make friends. Pretty fucking relatable if I do say so myself. And just all around changing for the sake of herself and the mission. Now, of course, she's still shy when it comes to other people, but when she's around like her friends, like people that she got to know because she joined the student council, or just random interactions with people, like the girl who like helped her design her hair and stuff, she's cool with talking to. They will also show glimpses of her past and everything that she ever went through when she was like, you know, a little kid, like how her dad inspired her to learn like numbers and stuff like that due to like, you know, the magic system in this verse having to deal with like formulas and math and shit like that, even down to like some traumatic experiences. We were seeing all of that throughout the anime, and that kind of just kept me hooked on to this due to her as a character. I want to see her grow and become a whole different character than what they established her to be in the beginning. Now, would it have been good to like, you know, see some fights with this good immaculate ass animations? Like, holy shit, this shit looks so damn good, bro. Do you see this? Even in the opening was gas too visually. Like, that shit looked like a movie. Like, I do not know why nowadays some of these anime openings just be looking like this, but I remember the first time I saw this was when it was in an anime that I think it was like something I don't want to do my job or overtime or some shit. I'm throwing up the clip. It was in this anime that I started to see how some of these anime openings started to look like straight up movies. But would it have changed anything if there was a lot of fights in this? Probably. Because if they were only focusing on fights in this anime, then we kind of would not see the growth of Monica as a character. And I feel like that would have probably changed my entire view of this anime. But I am so glad that they went down the route of showing us Monica as a character changing for the better. And if and when this anime ends, I am so there when this shit gets a season 2. I pray that this shit gets a season 2 in the future. We're in the era of animes getting season 2s, and I will want this to get a season 2 as soon as possible. But what do you guys think? Have you seen this anime? Do you also enjoy this anime as much as I do? Or you don't necessarily like this anime, and when you first saw it, you thought it was boring? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And while you're down there, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel for more anime content. And remember, class, we do have a community Discord that we're trying to make more active. If you want to join, the link's in the description. But with that being said, there's no bail for today. Pack your bags. Last 15.